everyone. My name is Trinabh Banerjee. I'm a Dutch person from the International School of Amsterdam. I'm here with these three people, and myself. So being part of this project for just over a year now, having tested it and then having worked with Jan Frankhaus and Mateusz and the others here in Berlin to make sure this project finally came together, it's been a great honor. And I want to start off with the idea of value. Value is something that we all hold in ourselves. We value different things, people, objects. But there's also something that maybe we overlook. We value information. And when we value information, we learn about what we're reading, for example, what we're viewing, and what we're receiving as information, and we learn to comprehend it. There's a certain value we place on information that's given to us from a factual source, so news information, news videos. But I think what the toolbox does so well, and what the toolbox really expresses, is a value for personal opinion. Having been in Daniel's session for the Living Books, there was a certain value that I found in personal stories of people who had faced discrimination or prejudice. And that's something you don't necessarily get from a news article. I like to consider myself well informed about events in the world, and I do sympathize with people who are facing discrimination because of any number of factors. But there's only so much you can understand from a news article. But when you really do get to understand the personal opinion, the personal feelings, how an event of discrimination affected someone, you really understand what the problem is and maybe how you can fix it. And that's what's so important about the toolbox, and why, for me, and I think other people here would agree, why the toolbox is so important. Because there's a value to how much information you can get from people who have faced discrimination firsthand. Just to give a quick summary of Daniel's session, he explained, and I think it's an important point, he explained how the Jewish community in Hungary, for example, there were certain events that made some members of the community feel threatened. And he explained generally that when you feel threatened, you often try and hide aspects of yourself. He mentioned the kippah. Some people wear it, some people don't. But he said that if you don't wear it, it's either a choice or you're making an attempt to hide yourself. So there are people, Jewish people have faced discrimination on the street because they wear the kippah, which is a sign of Judaism. And he mentioned, and I think it's a very, very important point, is that if you're hiding the fact that you're Jewish because you're scared of what's going to happen, then there's something wrong with society. And the society needs to, the society cannot force you to change because its main view is the fact that there's something wrong with you, or there's something that they don't see right in you. And whether that's being Jewish or wearing kippah that shows that you're religious or that you're a Jew, there's nothing wrong with that. And the fact that society, certain societies, and society in general, places a stigma on religious icons is wrong. And by hiding who you are, it shows that perhaps it shows that essentially there's something wrong with society we have to fix. And I think as young people who can share opinions and ideas, it's important that we share them, but also that we can take action in a suggestive and strong manner to make change. We did a little social media campaign also, the four of us, to raise awareness. We went around Berlin, and also just being at the memorials here in Berlin, the Memorial for the Murdered Jews of Europe, the Homosexual Memorial, and being around the Roma and Sinti Memorial near the Brandenburg Gate. Those were all powerful moments, I think, for all of us. And we really understood the impact that society can have on groups of people who are the minority, but also the impact that society can have when acting together. And I think that building these memorials, but also carrying out a social media campaign and then creating this tool serves as a good step to show that as society, we can recognize where we're going wrong and propose tools to fix it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.